because Motorsport Days is for the whole of the race industry and the motorsport industry, it would only seem right, or it would be very wrong, not to chat to his lordship, Ingram. Hello, sir. It's lovely to see you. I feel like I've now known you for many, many years and seen your career just go, hoo, hoo, hoo. It's been another good year.
A very good year, yeah, a very, very good year. And yeah, it seems crazy where we've kind of grown to certainly over the last 5 years, certainly. So it's an exciting time for us, and every year we kind of grow a bit bigger, and some new things and new challenges come ahead. And with this year, we had the Toyota stuff coming in bigger than we ever have done. So getting the new Corolla into the grid was fantastic. And then, of course, getting Ginsters on board, and the whole thing has been such a whirlwind year. It leads us really strong into the 2020 season now, which is exciting.
Yeah, so tell us then what your plans are for 2020.
I mean, yeah, so we'll you know, the plan is very much to keep growing what we've got and make that bigger. We're in a place now where we've kind of had that first year of development in the car, and so naturally the next step is to take that to a championship campaign. So our focus is to go into 2020 looking to win the championship, which is really exciting. So yeah, we shall see. It's all exciting stuff at the moment.
Here we are at Motorsport Days. What benefit is it for you to be here?
First, it's nice and close for me. I'm only in Coventry now, so it's nice and easy for me to get to.
You came here for the ginger biscuits.
Of course I came for the ginger biscuits and the mint humbugs. So yeah, I mean, it's an event that we've seen grow over the last couple of years, and it gets bigger and bigger. And chatting to Ben, you know, as the organiser, it's a really cool event that seems to grow. So yeah, very pleased to be able to support them. I'm obviously down here with Walero as a partner of mine to get involved with those guys and see how they're getting on and see how the stand's looking. And you know, with these guys, I've worked with these guys this year, so you know, it's a great brand to be associated with, and they seem to be working wonders in motorsport now. So it's always a good event to come along to, plenty of faces to meet up with, and you never know who you're going to bump into, so it's always worth keeping an eye out.
Seeing as we're Facebook Live land, we can wander over and actually tell us more about Walero.
So yeah, like I say, I work with these guys this year. So the products have been something that I've found really beneficial to me. So they're all temperature regulating stuff, all space NASA stuff, which is really cool. I love my technology and love understanding how things work. So
they tell us a little bit more about technology, because it's all the clever body regulating stuff, isn't it?
Absolutely right. So yeah, basically what the idea of it is to regulate your temperature. It's not necessarily to cool you, it's not necessarily to warm you up, it's just to regulate your temperature. It's just to take the real peaks out of your temperature, to stop the spikes in performance. And we've seen it's been tested across GT drivers, they've tested it across touring car drivers and everywhere in between, and we're all starting to see some real beneficial stuff. So Patrick's here, he's the marketing guy behind the whole thing, so he can probably tell us more about what's going on, as he's not wanting to be involved at the minute, as I can see as him squirreling away. But you know, it's a great brand that we've been associated in, and it's something that's quite revolutionary to motorsport in terms of bringing new technology into it as well.
It must make your experience so much better.
Absolutely right. Yeah, absolutely right. And it's cool stuff. It is really, really nice stuff. Really soft, really easy to wear. The best stuff I've worn before. So yeah, it's an easy product to be involved in.
Shall I go and grab Patrick while he's
go for him? He's
trying to pretend? Yeah.
Patrick, come on over, sir. You've been trying to avoid this for a moment, haven't you? I've been seeing you looking away from it.
It's all right, at least you didn't earlier on. Someone just literally ran off and basically, I don't know, trim the beard or put some more argan oil on or something like that.
In a disguise.
Yeah. So, tell us about, how did Walero start?
Okay, so Fiona, who's our owner, she was quite literally sitting in a race car, and I think she was probably in a Praga at the time, and was frustrated that there was nothing out there that could deal with the temperature regulation or the heat stress that she was suffering. So she comes from an equestrian background actually, but is very much involved in the kind of technical and physiological side. So she then set upon going to make her own underwear.
So what year was that?
2015, 2014. I think she started in 2014, and then 2015 is when the product came out.
So it's grown quickly then.
Yeah, I mean the first few years were quite difficult because you're up against some pretty established names of your OMPs, but in the last 2 years we've gained significant traction. Like, it's really snowballed. It's fantastic.
Tom is obviously one of your clothed horses, if you like. Who else do you have?
So we've got Tom Wood, Jack Mitchell. We've got guys in the States like Corey Lajol in NASCAR. We have a technical partnership with Team WRT, the Belgian team, so in DTM and World Touring Cars and things like that. So they found our test results, and when we did them in Autosport magazine, and took it upon themselves to contact us and find any little temp that they could get, really. So that's a superb partnership for us.
So where does a brand like this go to next? What's the future?
Well, ideally the dream would get someone in Formula One, right? But it's such a tricky industry in terms of the sponsorship and stuff like that. We have a fantastic grassroots following because of the quality of the product. And as nice and sexy as the top teams are, they don't bring in the money. So we just need to develop that grassroots and get people more aware of us and where we're going. But you know, it's good progress from where we were 2 or 3 years ago. We're now really going ahead, and next year, hopefully in January, February, we shall have a very exciting deal come from the States.
Oh, that sounds good. And how beneficial is it for you guys to be here?
Oh, it's fantastic. I mean, it's coming on leaps and bounds. I mean, it's been, what, 2 years now? But the progress from last year is astounding. And from us as a branding exercise, to be here, people being able to try it, test it out downstairs, it's really spot on. Yeah, it's really good.
Good. Well, on and up. Thank you very much. What happens in your world next then? You here a weekend?
Just here today. I'm actually off to Wembley on Sunday for the NFL, which will be quite good fun. So I look forward to that. I've no idea how it works. No. I've no idea the rules. I'm just going to keep shouting random things and see what comes on. So yeah, I mean, obviously the winter and off-season period for us always seems.
Can't be that off.
No, I was going to say, as much as people see it and think, oh, they're all got their, you know, all sat on a beach with their feet up drinking daiquiris. As much as I'd love that to be the case, it's absolutely not. So there's always work going on behind the scenes. Development on the car. Thankfully, I don't have to be too involved in that. That's with the team sort of side. But for us, you know, getting all of the stuff sorted over winter with the partners involved and marketing plans we've got and social media plans we've got for the next year is a full-time job. So yeah, there's Laura and I that are full-time on it now, which is cool to see where it's grown and where it is now. But it's a hell of a lot of work.
I love it. Well, I shall, as always, continue to keep watching your career. If you, I'm not sure you've got, I mean, if you grab your tickets now and you drive very fast within the speed limit, of course, you may get to come down and say hello to Tom before he goes off. He did just announce to me that he was a bit of a granddad and, you know, tea and biscuits and, yeah, a cup of cha.
Rubbish.
There we go, that's it. Buy your ticket, come down and join us.